My Raging Bolt is sitting here not caring at all. Big Thunderclap into the Rilla. I keep saying Rilla. Why? It's an Ursh. Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation F video, bringing you a Raging Bolt team. We finally got to the fourth of the new legendary Pokemon introduced in the Indigo Disc, that being the Raging Bolt, announced to us so long ago. We were just waiting to be able to use this Pokemon, and honestly, I think that after today's video, this might be one of my favorite, if not my favorite, yes, even more than Iron Crown, new legendary Pokemon that were added. Because I think honestly there is a place and a time for Raging Bolt. It's a little sad that once Miraidon comes back, you're gonna have to fight with whether or not you want to run Raging Bolt or Miraidon. I guess Koraidon teams are gonna like running Raging Bolt, but Miraidon teams might want to stay away from Raging Bolts. It's an interesting little situation that we have here, so I'm excited to get to use Raging Bolt while we can. Because again, I'm sure Miraidon might take over because its stats are just through the roof and disgusting. But while we have Raging Bolt here, we got the new move Thunderclap, which is essentially a Thunder type special Sucker Punch. We have Booster Energy to activate our Photosynthesis, give us even more special attack than before. With our defenses, we are so darn tanky that all we need to do is get more special attack, go for the priority Sucker Punches, and start ruining things. Not just that, we're allowed to get even tankier with a Calm Mind set. I'm excited. This team is from Dragonair Jordan, also known as Elijah. Very good competitive player. Does make Day 2 at multiple regionals and makes really interesting teams, man. I'm excited to try this out. Also does have, I believe it does have a YouTube channel. Make sure to link that down below in the description, along with their Twitter if I find that as well. I'm excited, man. I'm really excited to try Raging Bolt. He sent me this on Discord through a DM, because I did actually meet him in person when I was in Toronto, in the Toronto regionals. And yeah, he sent me this in a DM on Discord. And I couldn't say no to it. I looked at this team and I'm like, this team it's everything. You got the Grass, Water, Fire core with the Moongus, Incin, the Urshifu. You have the screens with the Alola Ninetales. You have the weather setting with the Alola Ninetales. You have Landers with a very strong special attacking damage. And you have Raging Bolt with a very tanky slash special attacking priority damage. Like, how do you say no to this? Like, someone sends this to you, you play it. Anyway, I'm excited to see what the heck's about to happen here with the Raging Bolt. If you guys are excited to see what's about to happen, hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Also, make sure to check out our Patreon. We also post extra content over there if you can't get enough Pokésports here daily in your life and you want more Pokésports. We have more videos over on Patreon that are exclusive to only Patreon. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on to today's video. Andre with the Scrafty, though. Scrafty is one of my favorite Pokemon, by the way. Like, design-wise, typing-wise, what it does, even stats-wise, I think it's legitimately pretty decent. Scrafty got ruined the second Fairy type was introduced, but before that, Scrafty was a legit, like, great Pokemon. It was Incin before Incin was Incin. But hey, they got Scrafty against us. This is definitely a Trick Room team with the Scrafty, with the Golurk, with the Torkoal, with the Sinistcha, and the Lapras. In fact, this might even be like a sheer cold spam team. Is that what we're going up against today? That's a little scary. I think we can assume that they're gonna lead the Oranguru no matter what. I just gotta find a way to knock the Oranguru out of the game. Knockoff is a great way to do that. In fact, I think Incin plus maybe a Ninetales might be our best bet. That won't get the KO, but the Ursh might. Actually, Incin plus Ursh. Not too shabby. We'll bring the Amogus in the back and then the Roaring Bolt. Not Roaring Bolt. Raging Bolt. It's the other angry kind of thing. In the back. I was going to call it Roaring Boon, but that's not either Pokemon, actually. All right. Oh, there's the Golurk. Oh, is it a shiny Golurk you want to show? Whoa. I broke the mic. Is it a shiny Golurk? Yes, it is. And Sinistcha lead. That's not good. I didn't expect the Sinistcha. I'll be real. I was hoping it would be an Oranguru. I got a Sinistcha instead. All right, tell you what. I'm going to go for the knockoff here. And I actually can't knock out the Earl Grey tea over here. So I think instead I'm just going to go for the Surging Strikes on to the ground type. Yeah, that'll do it, huh? Oh. Policy. Well, my policy is to wipe you off the field. Bye-bye. Sorry, Golurk. Nice shiny, though. It's a nice looking shiny. It's just not allowed to be in the game right about now. They're probably still going to get the Trick Room up, and there's not much I can do about it, but we'll deal with that now, I guess. All right, got to get rid of the Wiki Berry, and there's the Trick Room. Alrighty. Alrighty. Got to play in the Trick Room. They're probably going to bring out the Torkoal. They're probably going to go, ooh. And then they're probably going to bring out a Oranguru and go, ooh, ooh, you know? Shiny Scrafty, though. Oh, Scrafty looks nice in this game. It's like ready to go. It wants to fight. All right, Scrafty. I could turn into a fairy type. You don't like those very much, huh? I think instead, since they have another fake out turn here, I'm going to double into the Earl Grey. As they Drain Punch my Incin. That's fine. They're full health already anyway. Time for the Flare Blitz into the Earl Grey. Gonna wipe that off the field. Finish you off. And then gonna keep surging strikes into their side of the field here. Okay, like I said, Scrafty's tanky though. It's gonna take a couple more than those to finish this thing off. And they can get a lot of health back with a Drain Punch. Let's see what their last Mon is though. Oh, it is Torkoal. Ooh. The good news is we resist Torkoal right about now. Yeah, I think I saved the Dragon Tail on my Amoonguss. I'm going to go into my Dragon type on the Instant slot. And I think I'm going to try to do some damage to the Torkoal before inevitably getting hit by an Eruption. I mean, I will still get hit by an Eruption here, but this should still hurt the Torkoal. It's still critical hits. Although they're in the sun, damage is damage. I'm thankful they have no priority blockage on their side of the field, too. Alright, this is going to hurt. Oh, we ate it. We ate it really well with both Mons. Drain Punch into my Alto Stratus. My Raging Bolt. Look how tall that thing is, dude. I love it. Alright, let's chip this Torkoal down a little bit. Half health. That's a decent damage reduction to the Eruption. So I will take that and I will run with it. All right. Time to Time to clap Thunders on Levis over here. And let's get the Intimidate cycling. Why not, right? Let's Intimidate their... Oh, if I reconsider this turn, maybe I should have Thunderclapped the Torkoal. And then cycled Intimidates with the Instant on the field. It's no big deal, though. We resist the Torkoal. Unless it decides to go for the Earth Power on us. In which case, that would be bad. But at least we have the priority hit here. We get to clap something. Bop! Chip it a little bit. Oh, they do have Earth Power, and I will probably die. Well, nice try, Raging Bolt. I think I'm going to accidentally call that Roaring Moon, like, the whole episode. Drain Punch down onto my Instant is also a bad news. I might be able to stall at this Trick Room, though. I only got a couple of turns left to deal with it. I also have an Amoonguss now. Which I'm pretty much forced to go for a Dragon Tail with, though. We'll see how this plays out. I mainly want to check Trick Room turns. Last turn of Trick Room. Okay, so we can be a little bit crazy here. I'm going to Protect. I'm going to Dragon Terra. I'm going to go for the Scrafty here. I'm just going to go for a nice and powerful Spore. Go for the broken move, Kevin. Yep, I will. I plan on it. It's the play here. All right, let's see what my opponent does come back from this. I don't think they have enough. I mean, granted, it's 2 half HP Pokemon versus 1 half HP Pokemon and a full HP Pokemon. And one just so happens to be an Amoonguss that will not take damage. in about a second. They haven't terastallized yet, though, have they? No, because they lost their Golurk in a turn. Oh, there it is. There's their terastallization. They lost their Golurk in a turn, and then they lost their... Oh, they're going to tear the Torkoal. I was about to say, if this whips out a Grass Terror right now, I'm going to be a little sad. No, they're Fire Terror. They're going in. They're going for all the damage they have. All the damage in their arsenal. Interesting. I guess they realize that they might need to go for the attacking move right about now. But at least we're going to resist it with Dragon Terra. And we'll be outspeeding the Torkoal and Trick Room. Not the Torkoal, the Scrafty and Trick Room. So that'll be nice as well. Alright, Ursh is going to Protect. Irony that Ursh can use Protect, but it can't... But others can't use Protect against it. Alright, Heat Wave now. Might burn my Mushroom. Might not hit my Mushroom either. Big Spore. Go to sleep. Shut those eyes, Scrafty. It's crazy how Scrafty can sleep, close its eyes, and hold its pants up all at the same time. Scrafty's more talented than I am. I cannot do all those things all at once. Alright, now Trick Room's over. Here's the Surging Strikes. Enjoy that. And I'm going to Pollen Puff myself just to lock this one in. And then next turn, we'll get rid of Scrafty, and that should be game. In fact, I could probably just CC Scrafty, get rid of it this turn, but it's fine. Might as well get rid of the Torkoal first. Ooh! All we had to do was stall at that Trick Room. Honestly, though, with an unorthodox team like my opponent brought, they did pretty decently, right? They brought me down to, like, 2. All things considered. The 2 that I have do have a lot of health, though, especially now. Alright, let's lock it in with that Pollen Puff. It's pretty much GG. Even if they do Drain Punch us, we just live it now. I've used so many Surging Strikes this battle. Alright, close combat. And let's Rage Powder, lock it in. Then at the very least, they attack my Amoonguss spot, and that's it. Opponent's gonna play through this last turn. Appreciate it, man. CC now. On to the Scrafty. Scrafty will be dropping. And just like that, Raging Bolt didn't do much, but it did get a win. Let's see if it does more in the later battles. I mean, it did go for an attack here, right? Don't get me wrong. It went for one singular attack. But it just honestly chipped a little, and that's pretty much all it did to this Scrafty. I know it's good. I know it can be good, and I'm excited to see how good it is. So stick around. Let's find out. On to the next. Juan with the Sylveon. Subtle Trick Room team, but also a little bit of a Tailwind package here. Makes me wonder which direction they're gonna go. I think to start, though, our goal needs to be to set our screens up. I'm gonna bring the Amoonguss in the back just so I can have some kind of a threat in the Trick Room. I believe last but not least should be our Landorus. A Poison Terra Landorus can go a very long way here, especially when we're trying to wait and see what they're gonna do. Like, my opponent's side of the field pretty much has everything they need to determine the speed tier and the speed control of this battle. There is not much that I can do about that. I just kind of adjust to what they are doing. And I have to be tanky enough to adjust. So that is why the Ninetales lead seems ideal for me. But again, whether I'm playing Trick Room, whether I'm playing behind their Tailwind, I probably will go second. We'll just see, again, how we can manipulate that with priority moves and with the right positioning. They're actually going to go Tailwind lead right away. Good to know and interesting. They are going to lead a little aggressively on their part, you know? They got to really consider what they're about to do. Because I can Thunderclap them. And I don't think I'm going to do anything but Thunderclap Aurora Veil. Attack me if you want. I'm smacking you with a Thundercloud. I just realized Raging Bolt is literally a Thundercloud. I don't know why I never put that connection together. I just thought I was like, hey, look at that scarf. No, it's a cloud. I get it now. All right, let's see how our opponent adjusts. Do they have a ground Pokemon? I don't believe so. Oh, they're going to swap, though. Which means I get my Aurora Veil up. Amoonguss. You got no damage on the field. Okay. Fine. Now Aurora Veil is here. We don't mind that. We don't hate that. We love that, actually. Moonblast? I could have grass typed. That's fine. I still ate that. That's not fine. I'm actually going to grass Terra Calm Mind now. I could Icy Wind, or I could just take the hard swap. I don't hate an Icy Wind, though. Because I think they're going to focus down my Raging Bolt right now. And if they do that, I'll be a grass type so I can take any Amoonguss hit. This also means I'll be very safe from the Urshifu in the back. Alright, they're going to go for Tailwind here. I think we're still faster. Yeah, especially now. Great damage on the whim. That might be a crit. No, it wasn't. Wow, that's just a whim being a whim. All right, Calm Mind is up. Listen, when you put two grass types that do absolutely no damage on the opposing side of the field, I'm going to click Calm Mind. Because why wouldn't I? All right, Calm Mind it up again. They might put my Ninetales to sleep. I honestly don't even know if I care. In fact, I know I don't care. So let's just keep Icy Winding. If we knock out Whim, that's even better for us. We're going to set up Calm Mind to +2. And I want to see my opponent do something about it. Now that we're a grass type. Like, even if you Pollen Puff me, you're not doing anything about it. Alright, they got the Frigiraffe, which means we can't go for Thunderclap anytime soon. But it's all good. We are probably going to sleep on our Ninetales slot. But you know what? We got a +1 special attack, +2 special defense, Raging? Roaring? Raging? Oh, they got Clear Smog. Oh, they're one of them Amoongusses. Oh, well, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Tell you what, if they trick her, I'm going to bring in my own Amoonguss. Thunderbolt for a Giraffe. Hard Swap Amoonguss. I got one too. This is gonna be a long game, folks. Folks, strap down, sit in the chair, a very comfortable one. Get some popcorn. Cut. Oh God, you have one of those too, huh? That's not good. Oh, we still do so much though. All right, they tried to spore my Amoonguss spot. That used to be a Ninetales. Again, keep in mind we're behind screens right now, so that's still good news for us. I think I T-bolt the Amoonguss spot. That's a lie. I think I go for the Thunderbolt onto the Frigiraffe spot. Pollen Puff myself. Is this Frigiraffe faster than me right now? No, right? It might be. Oh, I was about to T-bolt that slot. They're swapping back into Rilla. Not Rilla. Urshi. Oh, that would have been the greatest play. Oh, missed opportunities. My poor Amoonguss, but thanks to the screens, we live it. Yeah, they are outspeeding me just naturally. Wow. Oh, not anymore. Well, that'll fix that problem. All right, let's Pollen Puff ourselves. I wonder what the plan is with the Urshifu. I don't think Urshifu can do much to me right now. Oh, that's why. Oh, they said Tailwind like a year ago. That's right. I forgot. It's all good. Yeah, I think I just Spore Ursh. Frigiraffe goes for the Protect. That's fine. They're just going to CC me or go for the Surging Strikes? Oh, okay. I guess that works too. Back in a Whim, if I had to guess. Back in Amoonguss. Okay, so they only have grass types in the back. Yeah, so that Spore didn't work. Not a big deal, though. I could save the Amoonguss with the Regenerator, because why not? I'm here already. I'm doing the thing. Or What are the chances that my Amoonguss outspeeds the Farigiraf? And I'm able to Pollen Puff it and KO. Let's find out. I think I might be. They don't have Tailwind up, and they're paralyzed. My Amoonguss low-key might outspeed Farigiraf. Farigiraf is in like the base 60-ish. So by being parried, they join the base 30-ish, which is where Amoonguss lives. So there's a chance here that we might just be able to get rid of this. Clean it off the field. There's a T-Bolt. Nah, some damage onto the Amoonguss. Another Para. Para's going in. We like that. We do outspeed. Yes. Bye, Farigiraf. Which means we can Thunderclap again, is what that means. Great news, great news, great news. Can't complain. They're definitely Scarfed Ursh, by the way. Just by the way they've been playing, they smell like they're Scarfed Ursh. I smell it in the air. All right, stat changes are eliminated. Not a big deal. Because we didn't have any. All right, Urshifu's coming back now. I can Thunderclap them. I'm gonna Thunderclap and I'm gonna Pollen Puff myself again. Get myself beefed up again. My Raging Bolt is sitting here not caring at all. Big Thunderclap into the Rilla. I keep saying Rilla. Why? It's an Ursh. Doesn't matter though. Big Thunderclap into the Ursh. All right. Pollen Puff myself all the way back up. But they can't deal with the Bolt, dude. The Raging Bolt is electrified. Oh, that's a great title, Kevin. Good job. I did it. Wim's coming back out, and they're back to 2 Pokemon that do absolutely no damage to my side of the field. So you know what that smells like to me? That smells like a Dubsky. In fact, I'm going to hard swap out, go back into Ninetales just to get my regenerator going. Doesn't even matter. Battle is canceled, taking another dub, and we got what we asked for. We said, hey, I want to see Raging Bolt do something. And Raging Bolt sat there in front of my opponent's face. Ate some grass and didn't care. On to the next. GG's. Ooh, I like this team. Primarina is terrifying. Also, Porygon Z. I think there's a set running around with Stellar Terra that I'm a little bit afraid of. Just a tad. They also have a little bit of a Trick Room package here with the Rhyperior and the Sinistcha. I actually really respect this team a lot. It's a really interesting team. A lot of fighting weaknesses on this side of the field. The point I had a fighting type Pokemon called Urshifu to deal with it. Hey, listen, might be my lead. Urshifu legitimately puts a big damper in their plans, I think. Not just that, maybe a Landorus lead also ruins their plans. I also think that getting screens up is going to be mandatory for this game. I pretty much just locked in the 4 Pokemon I want to bring. Let's do it. Let's go for it right away. My opponent also locked in. We both locked in with 40 seconds left on the clock. We are so confident by what's about to happen. Oh, they're going to do Metagross Explosion and Trick Room, aren't they? If they lead Sinistcha and Metagross, I'm clicking Double Protect. Okay, they didn't do that. This could be Water Pledge, Fire Pledge. I doubt it, but you never know, alright? Regardless, this is a pretty decent lead for us. I think, at least. I might still Double Protect, though. Just in case, you never know. They get a Fake Out turn. If they use it on the right Pokemon, I might lose Mons for no reason. I have an idea in my brain. It's either I go for the Poison Terra Sludge Bomb onto that Prim, knock it out, or I go for the Sandsear Storm and maybe miss and maybe knock out the Instant in one shot. But the problem is that if they change their Terras up, that might mess me up. All right, Fake Out is going to be onto what? Landorus. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that they fear the Landorus more than anything. Oh, by Hyper Voice. So pretty much I think they get a free Throat Spray here. I believe that's how that works. Oh, I know they don't even get it. Or they just don't have it. One or the other. Yeah, I think I do it. I think I roar about at the same time. Let's see if they expect the Sludge Bomb. Could also Grass Knot, predicting the swap. Oh, they swapped the Incin. I don't think they double swap though. What's coming out? Rhyperior's here. Okay, here's my Terra. I don't think they definitely didn't swap. I don't think they terrestrialized either. Interesting that they would swap their ground weakness into another ground weakness though. All right, we're Poison Terra now. Best of luck, Prim. And we get the Aurora Veil up. Really good turn so far. It's working out. I could feel it. I could feel it. Big old Sludge Bomb. Let's see some damage. It lives, actually. I'm a little surprised that lived. But thankfully, we live the Ice Beam, too. All right, now I can switch things over. Enjoy the taste of this blade of grass, buddy. All I gotta do now is finish the Prim off with the Moonblast, smack this guy, this big Rhyperior with a little blade of grass. That's gonna do like literally a bajillion damage, by the way, because of how heavy Rhyperior is. I just don't know if this KOs. It doesn't. That's unfortunate. This might not KO either, but it's gonna hurt. No, it's straight KOs. Boom! Big! Critical hit. Nice. Alright, this Prim is pretty much Thunderclappable right about now. There's their first Hyper Voice. Yeah, they must not have Throat Spray then. I just expected them to. Oh, they do have Porygon. Alright. Well, I'm going to Sandsear now. I'm going to fire off an Icy Wind. I'm going to try to lock in this victory right here. Oh, we're going to miss. Who avoids? Okay, it's the Prim. That's the least important one, I think. Ah, double misses. Come on. Who's it now? Yo, the Prim is dodging today. Prim ain't going down without a fight, I see. Psyshock now into my poor Poison type. Never lucky, unfortunate. Big sad. I think it's fine, maybe? Maybe. If I live this. Okay, thankfully I do live it. Alright. Raging Bolt time. We're gonna put it on the field. Now, I think they're both in a range where Icy Wind KOs. Or maybe not. I'm not going to Thunderclap because I expect one of them to swap out. No, never mind. I'm going to Thunderclap this one because that's the least obvious one. Then I'll just go for an Icy Wind. Okay, none of them are swapping out. I get a free KO on a Porygon. Sounds good to me. And I think a single target Icy Wind plus Stab might be enough to finish this Prim off. Never mind. I was wrong. Now my poor Raging Bolt's about to eat a Moonblast. But we do, thanks to the screens. Actually, we ate that well. We ate that and had room for leftovers. Wow. Alright. Hi, Ensign. Did they terrestrialize already? Still have 4 turns left. No terrestrializations yet. They definitely want to terrestrialize the Ensign, but if they're Water Terra, then they're about to be very sad about this. I'm going to protect my big cat. I'm just going to go for a nice and easy Moonblast onto the Prim, who I'm pretty certain is AV by now. I just realized with how well that Sludge Bomb got taken, that has to be AV Prim. Also, it hasn't protected this whole game, so that's kind of what it's feeling like, and how well it took that Icy Wind as well. I knew my mental calcs were a little bit off. I just didn't know why. Now I know why. Anyway, T-Bolt, Moonblast. Good luck, Ensign. If you're Water Terra right now, that's the opposite of what you should be doing. No, fire. Okay. So that means they get 2 times stab to fire stuff. 2 times flare blitzes. Well, here's a Moonblast. This is not going to do any damage, though. Loki, this Ensign's looking a little scary. Big T-Ball into the Ensign. Going to bring it down below half. It's going to eat a stupid berry. Keep in mind, I have so many turns left of these screens, though. Knock off onto my Alto Stratus. Too bad I had no item anyway. Let's go for another Thunderbolt here. Let's go for another... I guess I'm Moonblasting. I got no reason to swap. Battle was canceled. Taking another dub with the Bolt, though. Okay, man. I'm liking Bolt so far. Dragonair Jordan, you were onto something with this Raging Bolt team. I like the whole tanky version of it, right? It's a lot stronger than I expected it to be, and I don't know. It might take the Iron Crown title from it. Like, I legitimately waited to the very end because I didn't think Raging Bolt was going to be all that great, but right now it's proving to be very decent. On to the next. Rain team with Archaludon. Terrifying, but not impossible. Not impossible because I have so many things to stop the rain from being a rain. You know, I have things like Ninetales. I have things like Thunderclap. I have so many options here. I love this. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave with Landorus right away. Landorus plus Raging Bolt. Bring the Ninetales in the back. And then what could we use as the final mod here? Between a Moongus, which wouldn't be awful, Urshifu, which could be awful, but also could be absolutely bonkers great in the late game. I'm going Amoonguss for one reason and one reason only. Spore. That's pretty much it. Spore and Rage Powder. I get to keep my Raging Bolt alive for as long as I possibly can. And then I can maybe make plays with Redirection. Alright, they're gonna go Archaludon and Incineroar. Interesting. Okay, their Fake Out is gonna be on Landorus no matter what. That is the most Landorus Fake Out that I think I've ever seen. And you know what? They don't have that many safe switch-ins to... They have 2 water types potentially in the back and like maybe their own Landorus in the back. I think it's pretty safe for me to just go for the... Maybe I Grass Terra first. I'm going to Grass Terra Calm Mind. I'm going to be a little bit aggressive. And then Protect. 100% they go for my Landorus this turn. There is no way they don't. They have 2 things weak to ground on the opposing side of the field. And they have a Landorus with Sandsear Storm staring at their faces, ready to murder. So... let's not fall for it, you know? Let's become a Grass Terra. Avoid the incoming Dragon move, if that's what they want to do. Let's protect my Landorus. Where's the Fake Out going? Yep, into Landorus. It has to be. Has to. What does the Archaludon do now? Draco Meteor. Great turn for us. Now, special defense is harshly lowered. We get a Calm Mind for free. And we just got essentially a +2 because our booster energy activates as well. This is feeling mighty fine. Alright, let's T-Bolt this Incin. And let's teach them what the ground tastes like with Sandsear Storm. You better swap! Something's gotta run! Actually, I should have maybe gone for the T-Bolt onto... Oh, I had a missed opportunity here. I should have T-Bolted the Archaludon because they're probably swapping into Pelipper there. Maybe even Landorus. Landorus is a possibility as well. I gotta be a little bit cautious about Landorus because I can't defeat it that greatly, you know? My Raging Bolt technically can't touch Landorus because it only has electric moves. Yeah, there's the swap there because they want to reset their stats. Why wouldn't they? Oh, it would have been Pelipper. That would have been amazing. I can still Thunderclap it later. That's technically a non-factor right now. They're gonna go for the Terrestrialization on the Incin as well. What's it gonna be, though? They would have the one thing that I can't hit right now. Well, technically it can. Alright, Sandsear now becomes 100% accurate at least. Not gonna do any damage to the Incin, unfortunately. I could have Sludge Bombed this. As they go for the Parting Shot. Bring me back down to only neutral. I wonder. Do they just go back into Archaludon? Maybe. What's the Pelipper doing here? Yep, our Chilodon's coming back. Stamina doesn't matter, though. I could just Thunderclap this. But they could also just Tailwind, so I might just T-Bolt instead. Oh, wait, no. I have to Thunderclap because they can go for a Hurricane on me. Yeah, I'm going to Thunderclap. I then Sand Steer it. Yep, that's why we Thunderclap. Bop! Oh, Sash. Boo. Boo, Sash no fun. No lucky Sashi. Sandseer, though, I don't think our Chilodon's going to live this. I'm surprised. Oh, it does. AV coming in clutch for my opponent. They're now +2 stamina. All right, Hurricane might knock me. Nope. We're going to hang on. Oh, but the Fusion, though. They Flash Cannon my other side. I think we eat that. Yeah, we take it. All right, I'm going to swap into Ninetales now. Ooh, but that's going to get... I kind of want the weather now, though. Okay, what about this? I might change things up. I'm going to Thunderclap this side of the field, expecting it to KO, because I think it honestly does. And then we're going to Sludge Bomb the Pelper spot, expecting... oh, they Wide Guard. Fine. Nah, yeah, I'm glad I switched it up. I really am glad I switched it up. Oh, I got to break through Fusion, though. That's sad. At least I knocked the Pelipper for what it's worth. I'll take it. I don't love it, but I'll take it. They go for the Electro Shot. Well, that's such a wasted attack, though. Because they have to go for that on my Raging Bolt, but Raging Bolt's a Grass type. I mean, fine, I guess, but I don't know. That seems a little wasted. Good news is they can't do it again. Because we could change the weather on them. Which means that if I did inevitably switch there into Ninetales, it would have ended up being better because I ended up going for the Sludge Bomb anyway. Oh well. Okay, we don't love the Lander. The Urshifu on the opposing side of the field. Not a big fan. I'm almost wondering if the Icy Wind is enough to finish this. I doubt it, though. I'm just going to go for a regular Moonblast onto that Archaludon. I'm going to swap into my Amoonguss to get a lot of chip damage off on this Urshi. I think we can work our way back into this battle. We got a whole Amoonguss left. Surging Strikes into the Rocky Helmet. That's what we wanted. Great damage. Outstanding damage. Beautiful damage. The problem now is they're going to get a Fake Out turn. Which is fine, because either they Fake Out my Ninetales and stop me from Moonblasting the Urshi, or they Fake Out my Amoonguss, and then I get to Moonblast the Urshi. But the thing is, if they don't Fake Out my Amoonguss, I'm just going to redirect the attack into the Amoonguss anyway, so we'll be fine. Hello, Ensign. Welcome back. Yeah, I think I absolutely have to go for the Urshi first. I wish I could Terrastalize right about now, but I wasted it. It's fine. Or let's Moonblast this side of the field. Let's Rage Powder as well. Again, at the end of the day, we can defeat this Incineroar with just our Sludge Bomb. So we have all the pieces we need to defeat this game, to win this game in the end. We just have to maneuver our way there. We have to get there turn by turn. All right, Fake Out to the Amoonguss. That's fine. But now you're eating a Moonblast. Unless they outspeed. Oh, they outspeed. But we got this. We got the Hail up. You know how tanky Ninetales is with Hail now? It's almost disgusting how much Hail does boost the Ninetales. Nice try, but maybe another time. Big ol' Moonblast into the Ursh. Bye-bye. Nice little crit, too. I don't think I needed that crit, though. All right, Ensign. Now what? I'm going to Roarvel just to lock it in. And then Pollen Puff this side of the field. Battle was canceled. Taking a final dub in today's video. Undefeated with the Bolt. And you know what, Dragonair Jordan, Elijah. This team's legit. This team is absolutely legit. Honestly, if there was any team that you were going to save until Regulation F, this might be the team for you. It definitely feels interesting. It definitely feels strong, and it's definitely strong. You could tell that it's just EV'd well. It's EV'd very well to do just that much damage that you need, while also living that many hits that you need as well. Kudos to Elijah. We'll leave a link to his stuff down below in the description, of course. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, you made it all the way to the very end of the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Make sure to check out our Patreon, and also if you want to go ahead and send us a team here at Pokésports, join our Discord, join the rental codes chat, leave a rental code there. There's a chance we might play it. Not saying we will play it because we can't get to possibly everything, but there's a chance that if it interests us a little bit and we have the time to do it, we'll probably do it. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to Pokésports. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for some more competitive Pokemon battles. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.